talking about, man? Let's get a call. Alright, listen. Oh. Oh. One, two. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see. Did I break it? YouTube. Okay, cool. Bam, baby. Sir, you are handsome. Ah. What's going on? Welcome. You are broken. What up, Space Cow? Ow. Well, dip me in axle grease and call me slick. What up, Space Cow? I burnt myself. They call me Space Cow. You know, I thought you would be one of the people to hit the like button, Space Cow, because your freaking name's on the wall. Jerk. Freaking jerk. I'm going to have to fire you. All right, let me see. Where was that? Achoo. There we go. I don't know, Space Cow, because it distributes the stream faster. Oh yeah, you're right, Space Cow. You're right. I gotcha. Understood. Effects picker. I'm Trump. Stupid. Trump's so stupid. Alright, my apologies. Okay. There we go. Alright. Will agree with me? I agree she'll agree with me. I'm time to decide if I want to take another nap or not. What up, Kahora? Back to work. How you doing, girl? Let us see. No. I am your new one and only. I just had a chocolate chip cookie and I got chocolate on my face. Chilling at work, hey, you know. You gotta take care. You gotta take care of business. All right, let's put on a nice little jacket here. Jack. Let's go outside. Oh, dang it. I just remembered. Babysitting the kid sister today. There you go. Making sure, taking care of family. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I may, let me think. Thinking about swapping to an outside stream. Yeah, let's do that. So I think I'm gonna set up a little something, so you guys can see. All right, yeah, I'll do that. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set up an outside stream. I just gotta make sure the temperature back. It's like 49 degrees, so it ain't too bad, but I gotta make sure that everything's good. All right, cool. I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Gotta need me some vitamin D, and then we'll. Also, while you're here, Kahora, so I was looking at the coins and doing that, and the line art. It says it only takes depending on how dark you want it, how dark the picture is, and how many big dark patches there are. Like if you do text, it only takes seconds to do the Ceramark spray stuff on the F1. Seconds for just like a 2 words, you'd be like, "Nee," and it's done. Because if you have big patches of black when you're doing that, you got to make sure it's completely like perfect. But when you're doing text, you don't have to worry about that nearly as much. So if we do the line outline of my head sideways like a coin, it should only take like about 20 seconds per coin, 20 to 30 seconds. For like if the coin is an inch and everything else is like 3/4 of an inch. No, Oslin, I'm nowhere near. No, I'm not. I'm Christian. And I'm American. I just broke my nose a lot, you freaking wagon dude. How you doing, Oslander? Oslander Rawls now. No, you are. What up, Trinity? Welcome back. I ain't seen you in a while. Trinity, how you doing? At least somebody hit the freaking like button. At least somebody did. All right, we'll take the jacket off now instead. Like a day. I remember you being here yesterday or the day before, unless you're a different Trinity. You never seen me? Then it's a different Trinity. Barbara, welcome back, Barbara. I'm doing good. My apologies, Trinity. Sorry. I thought you came through once and said, "You're so good looking. I really love your streams." Maybe that wasn't you. I'm the better Trinity. Good. I was looking for better Trinity. Welcome, better Trinity. How are you, Barbara? I love it. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Okay, let's see. Let us see. Let me get my ring. I have my new listen to my nose. All right, my apologies. Thank you, Barbara. Nickel Autistic Howard Stern. How are you, Dominic, brother? Thank you, Barbara. I like to make it good for everybody. Yes, I'll try to order some Friday. Well, listen, this is what I was thinking of. Do you know the little metal punch outs on like metal boxes, electrical outlet boxes that go into the drywall? The little punch outs that leave you those little that little metal discs. If you got anything or a washer, like a fender washer, anything like that, just to play around with, yeah. Instead of buying some of these or whatever, anything like that, just to do. Because if you can, and I wanted to talk to you about guitar picks. We can get hundreds of guitar picks, and then if we can have a little, you can take a piece of like a sheet of plastic, and then you can cut out where the guitar picks go to use as a template. So then you could have that underneath, slide a bunch of real guitar picks in, and then it can put everything into guitar picks, and then you don't have to reline it up every time. You say go. Yeah. I'll try to get order some Friday. So if that spray's like $70 a can, but you can get, it's called dry lube. And it's molybdenum, and we'll talk about it. And that's like $12 to $20 a can. So it's molybdenum metal or molybdenum, and the molybdenum acts like solder. So like solder doesn't bond with copper; it wets and adheres to copper. That's what happens. So basically, it's like a soldering process rather than a welding process. What up, Swizzy Edit? What up, Vic? Mel's Joaquin, no? That MP3, what's that? My Joaquin? I'm retired scientist, Mr. Palad. Hey, if you're the same Mr. Palad, welcome back, brother. What up, cool boy? How are you, Alberta? Or Albert Anacoma. How are you, my friend? Yes, since I have that dual laser, we can experiment. Right. And like I'm saying, and it's so like the Ceramark stuff, you spray it on and you let it dry 5 minutes and then you do it. I'm not on welfare. The government don't give me money. The government takes my money. F1 Ultra can engrave color. Right. We don't have to worry about any of that though. We don't have to worry about I want to make things look as much like coins and stuff as possible. At least at first. We'll go more. I don't want to, and I don't want to engrave the metal. I want to add to the metal. So the spray you put on, when the laser hits the spray, it melts the molybdenum in the spray and it bonds that to the metal. So when you rub your finger over it, you feel a bump, not a groove. And so it's a lot faster than engraving. You don't have to evaporate metal. Yeah, and then so that way we could take like a whatever a 12 by 12 piece of cardboard, piece of paper, piece of, or not paper, but a sheet of wood, little thin wood, and then just make a whole bunch of 1 inch circles and let the laser cut that. Then when we get the blank 1 inch metal disc, they'll just slide and pop in. You can do a 10 by 10, 100 of them at once, and then we'll do the layout. So then the laser can just sit there for a half hour and do 100, and then you can flip them over at all backsides. And I don't know. I think it's a great idea. Yes, basically embossing. Yes. So the spray, so you spray this stuff onto the metal and put the coating on it. Then when the laser hits it, it embosses it with that spray. It turns that spray into a solid, and then you can wipe off the remaining. So only where the laser hit turns into something hard. The rest of it can be wiped right off. Weird science stuff. That's what I do, brother. I talk weird science stuff to weird people. Yeah. So yes, it's very very cool. It's very cool because when you engrave metal, it's like light. It looks like deep rust or whatever. I mean, but yeah, we want something black on the shiny silver. If you don't own, you cut. Do your cut 7? How do UFOs fly, Professor? So theoretically, Palad, how they do is they bend the space-time, the fabric of space-time. So if you have space-time here, the spaceship's here, and where you want to go is here. Instead of flying from here to here, it can bend space-time, bringing the where you want to go closer to the spaceship, so that it can just go and it's there, and then it unbends it and it's where it's at. So that's how spaceships work. Okay, if that's what you do with glass, right, it's the same thing. It's the same process, but it's a different metal. It's a different, so instead of the ceramic or whatever that you put on the glass that you hit, it's the same exact process, but it turns into a black line rather than a white line or whatever. Like with glass, it looks like frosted glass, right? I'm guessing. I mean, I'm guessing there's other ways to do it. And you can do the same. You can use the molybdenum spray on glass too. What up, sussy brother? I like cheese and beer. You can do the same thing with the molybdenum spray on glass, but I don't know how well it bonds with the glass. I mean, I guess pretty good. But yeah. But anyway, it would be nice and quick, and that way we could have all these cool little trinkets. And I wish you didn't live so far away, because I mean, I got drill presses. I got all kinds of stuff. So I could just send you. Well, no. Now we'll just have them as coins. If we can give out a bunch of coins, if we can make the coins for under like a dollar, under $1 a piece, sell them for $10 a piece with shipping, or that we can make enough money to keep us eating and running the laser and getting you some profit. I'm doom scrolling here and have a good day. You're my favorite streamer. Thank you, Rudy. You're my favorite doom scroller. Where's your white coat? I have a black coat right here. I have a black suit jacket right here. Wait till you see how good I look in a suit, ladies. You ready? You ready, ladies? Hold on. One more button here. All right, there we go. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. Check the fit. Almost broke my light. Get off the wall. Nope, almost had it. There we go. Yeah. Scientists wear white. Yeah. Not this one. Not when I look this good in black and blue. Like I said, the 4x4 wood log is like $20. Now, I used to make coasters. Listen, I used to get, and I still have, I used to get sheets of plexiglass, different color plexiglass from sign shops for free, tons of it. And I would use the laser to cut the circle out of the plexiglass and etch the design. So depending on powers, yeah. So I would do that. I used to sell those all the time. I did it with leather, and if you ever put leather in there, it smells like burnt flesh. So I don't recommend it. But yeah, you look more like Bill now. Joke time. Why did the duck go to jail? He was selling quack. That's funny, Angel. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking about that. How are you, Toto? That's why it's enclosed. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. No, I mean after it's done. After it's done, and you take the laser, and like for the next month, like it's like, whew. Yeah, we tried to do. Yeah, I ran a laser cutting engraving company. We had stuff with NFL, NHL, hockey league, football, basketball, baseball, and we were actually allowed to use the logos and stuff. I did that. I made like 80 grand a month off of it with one laser. Funeral home director. He was a good man. Good man. How Jewish? I'm zero. Rate bot. I'm zero Jewish. I identify as kick ass. And that's what we do. Matt, I gave this girl 10 years of my life and she gone and have a baby on me with my granddaddy. She foul. Yeah, Maddie, she's pretty foul. That's pretty foul. Oh my baby, that you look like that. You look like a nice looking bank teller. So you have $314 in your account, sir. You look like Woody Allen. I feel like I look like Woody Allen a little bit, Mr. Palad. Zero Jew, almost neutral. Been sitting on the toilet for so long, my legs are going numb. Chinese food got me. Yeah, Cam, brother, dude, that shit'll do it. You gotta keep slapping your knees, and you feel like the pins and needles. Oh, when she gone, when she gone, then she gonna say it's twins. Talking about I gotta watch one of them, dude. It's only fair. He is your grandfather, and she was your girlfriend. She might still be your girlfriend. A bit of Adrian Brody. Skippy, if a student is kicked out of 109 schools, it's likely the school of students. If a student is kicked out of 109 schools, is it likely the school or the student that brings it on them? It's likely the schools that bring it on themselves. Why? Listen, past behavior is the great indicator of future behavior. So if they know that he's been kicked out of 109 schools, welcome to 110th grade. My guy, have you tried the Indian and Mexican spice mix? Not Indian Mexican. No, that's not. I just randomly came upon a drink. How you doing, Lone Tard? Lone Tardigrade. Lone Tardigrade. Jeez, Richard. Lone Tard. Lone Tard. I'm the Lone Tard. Lone Tardigrade. That's a cool name. What are you about? I'm the anti-brain rot. I'm here to fix what the rest of the internet's broken, the children and teens of today. That's what I'm about, my friend. I'm the anti-brain rot. Let's fix it. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We can do it. 110th grade. So much more than you'd learn in school. Do a lemon shark. What's a lemon shark? That sounds like a shot. First failure entrepreneurial note. That's right. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. Failure. My name is I Fail First, for goodness sake. All right, learn tardigrade. Bring it on, brother. Here, let me put you up on the wall here, my friend. Hold on. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this. All right. All right. ITARDIGA. Same tardigrade. I got your brother. I got your brother, Toto. All right, Toto. All right. All right. We got, hey, man. I got almost 1,400 names all over this thing. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. What up, Sandeep? Thank you, my friend. Thank you, brother. Oh, sick. There's a whoa. Hell yeah. Oh, it says, do you like your coffee black? Let's add that. There you go. I like my coffee like I like my women. Sup, Doc? Is sup, Doc? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Sup, Doc? There you go. There we go. All right. What are your thoughts on the state of the world, sir? The state of the world. I subscribe to the wall unknowingly. Welcome, my friend Toto. The state of the world. It's a shit. It's a trap. It's a trash hole, and it's very easily fixable. It's very quickly fixable. If you get a bunch of liars and idiots who think we can fix it over the next 20 years by just giving me all your money, there's the problem. Look, whether you like Trump or not, he does things quickly. That means if you want to be against him and still help people, or not against him, but on another party, you can rip this freaking Democrat Party an ass a butthole, refill the Democrat Party with people that aren't just nuts, and then figure out a way to get things done quick. Instead of saying, "Oh, we're gonna do this, this, and that in the next 20 years," say, "No, we're gonna do it this week." Bill Nye, what up, Ostunder? Ostundur. That's funny. Trump 2028, this World Foundation, Foundation. The lies. Listen, the devil is a deceiver. And you want to see evil, you look at the world today. That will let you know how evil the world is. These people are ruthless. They don't care. They want money. They don't care what they do to kids. They don't care what they do to anybody. The average person spends $20,000 in their lifetime on medical care. The average trans person spends 1.7 million. They don't care about trans people. They care about their money. I promise you. I've worked in the movie industry for 15 years and I helped make all the propaganda and bullshit. Now I'm here to help undo it all. You like my Minecraft videos? Thank you, Sandeep. We make one every night. Good cop, bad cop routine. Right, because listen, if you have money invested on both sides, you can't lose. Iranian massacres last week. Yeah, that's going to stop. That's going to stop. Listen, there's a lot of Christians in Iran. There's a lot. Trump's not going to deal with the massacres of Christians or Muslims at the hand of people that say they're Muslims that don't act like Muslims. This is the problem. When people say you're Islamophobic, but it comes from Islamists that don't know Islam, they're acting outside of the core tenets of Islam. They just want power. Both parties belong to the same rotten bird. We keep voting for the same bird every 4 years. That's exactly right. It's time to rip the wings off, my friend. It's time to rip the wings off. I turned 49 January 10th. I think I wanted my channel has been going so well. I'm thinking about running for, if it keeps going the way it is over the next year, I'm thinking about running for local office and then working my way up to the federal level. You still, yeah, dude, yeah. I still climb ladders, do cartwheels, and kiss girls on the lips. Can you give me tips on being a YouTuber? Don't stop. Listen. Don't stop and don't use AI where you don't need it. That's the best thing you can do. I turned 48 2 years back. I can still ride disabled and all. How you doing, Plastic? What up, King Roku? Why do you look like a liberal woman, Professor? It's my undercover. I'm freaking going undercover, jerk. I think it's working. I can get in all the liberal spaces and be like, Slay Queen! Lord Alcatraz, how are you, brother? I know you are plastic. Did you think they'll allow you to though? They allow people to get in office. Brother, look. They let people have office that aren't even like. Yes, I think I could. I think I could. Older John Wick. What up, Ben? Yeah. This is the thing about YouTube. YouTube doesn't care what you make. They don't care what you make. They care that you have a following of people. If you can do whatever you want to do, if you can do it and you can do it like every day or consistently, and you grow. Listen, if you open a bar, it's got to be open every day or every time at the same time. If you can do that and you can grow a community, they'll start throwing money at you. I could have been deceived. You could have been deceived. Actual factual, my brother. Actual factual. Life's not as difficult as everyone says it is. It's easy. People overcomplicate things and then say, "Look, you're so stupid, and the world's so complicated. Just let me tax the crap out of you, and I'll fix everything for you." That's the scam. That's the scam. Plastic. I saw the prop you made in the new Stranger Things EP. It was Mrs. Wheeler's bedside. You slayed it. Thank you, Plastic. Thank you. Looking up sharp. Looking sharp. Hey, brother. Now that I can just put it on to look good. What happens here? Just Cat and Drew. I'm the anti-brain rot. I'm here to save the world, Katra. I'm bad in wearing glasses. Too bad you're wearing glasses, though. You just said some real facts on Trump. Absolutely, Sandeep. Absolutely, my friend. Look, I, I give out praise where praise is due, and I give out ass whippings where ass whippings are due. Listen, nobody is God. You can't be if you're fully against Trump, you're fully against America because he's the one that's our president, whether you like him or not. And he's done a lot of good things for a lot of people. Anti-brain rot, King Roku. What do I see through? What do I see through crystal lenses? What do I see through crystal lenses? Sandeep, remember that even Trump isn't on our side. No politician is. Right, right. Even though you've got to give him credit, tardigrade brother, where credit is due. He's done more in a year than any other president in existence. Right. But no, he's not on your side. He's not on your side. So he's not God. So yeah, he will piss you off. But that's the thing. You've got to be able to separate the art from the artist. What up, cheese poop? We need someone who loves America. It's not America. Right. Yeah. Right, because people change America and then they say, "Oh, now we're for this. Open the border." But that's just the role of he's playing, and he's supposed to be a good president. He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good, and even the Democrats are saying so now. I mean, the thing is, listen, a lot of people stole a lot of money and they don't want to get caught, and he's saying, "You tried to kill me. You're done." And now they're like, Trump's got, he's orange. Yeah, no, they're screwed. Like him or not, I'm just worried about if he decides to mess with NATO or not. Listen, NATO's got to go. NATO hasn't done anything in years. They're just causing trouble. They don't do anything. America is NATO. Like without NATO, America wouldn't exist. America supplies like 90% of all funding to NATO. NATO is a big group of people that are like, "Oh, where are we going to war next?" Listen, more wars have been started under NATO. NATO has stopped 0 wars. Trump stopped 18. How is it NATO's been around this long and all the wars that Trump has stopped? How did NATO, with all of their funding, with all the whole country, all the world's leaders, not stop one war? This is crazy. They get paid. They're insiders. They say, "Oh, this is where the world war is going to be in a year. Let me move my money, invest in over here." And they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Business executive, Oval Office, yeah. Now he looks like Jackie. He's done more than Abraham Lincoln. If Abraham Lincoln would have lived longer, and he has, yes, he's done more than Abraham Lincoln. Maybe not, it might not mean as much to you, but accomplished more things. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln got shot quick. Sharknado. Is everything more expensive or less easier? Okay, listen. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. Everything is cyclical. Everybody gets their chance unless you leave the planet. So yeah, it'll get expensive, it'll get more expensive, it'll get less expensive. Things are dropping a lot. Where I'm at in Georgia, things are cheap. Florida, a $500,000 house is selling for about 308,000. So it's dropped $200,000 in 10 months since Trump's been in office. In blue states and blue cities, in Atlanta, it's different because Atlanta's democratically run and they just rip everybody off. It's more expensive. Right outside, 15 minutes outside of Atlanta, everything's going less expensive. I support God-fearing, strong men, not wussy-ass girl men that think that we should all rub noses together and men can make babies. And if a Democrat says that, I'm for them. And if a Republican says it, I'm for them. I have my values and the way of life that I want for me and my family. Whoever can hold true to that, I'll vote for. I don't care about their titles. This moment surprise is next. What's that? Purple, what up, heroes? Hey, King Rover. Yeah. I think this is a huge problem. Huge problem is people they're on teams. Blue no matter who, red no matter what. Yeah, but what if they're assholes? And that's the problem is for 50 years, everybody's been voting Democrats. They can do whatever they want. Now they're just freaking shoving money in their pockets and not doing anything. So then all kinds of people left. And that's the thing, because they stopped doing what they said they were going to do. And they just started getting themselves rich. His close friends call him Young Money. What up, Space Cow? All right, let's see where we at. How do you feel about people who decide to abstain from voting like I do? No, no, that's no problem. Yeah, abstain. Listen, it's abstain until they sort out the bullshit. They've been stealing votes, buying votes. Yeah, it's completely rigged. Whoever had most money wins because you can buy the votes. Look, yes, abstain until they straighten their shit out. Do you really think Russia or Balkan states wouldn't have tried to expand the territories? No, yeah, listen, NATO doesn't have nothing. They're squishy girl men. They don't have nothing. They'll be walked all over. What you hear is propaganda. It's marketing. It's advertising. NATO says, look, this, because it didn't happen. They said, this would have happened had it not been for us. So keep giving us millions of dollars and we'll keep the world going the way it is, which is downhill. No, people have to stand up for themselves, not NATO, not world police. You need to stand up for yourselves. Each nation has its own treasures. They need to build their own army and do strength through power. They can't ask NATO for help because NATO's bought. Advice for breakups. Me and my girl have been together for 3 years. She wanted a break. Now she's talking to someone else. Yeah, she's done. She's gone. 100%. There are no breaks. Listen, there are no breaks. There's no such thing as a break. Done. And listen, and don't look for another girlfriend. Look for a goal. Look for something to go towards. A job you want to do, something you want to do. What do you want to be in 5 years? Head towards that. Every decision you make, say, what's going to get me there? What's going to get me there faster or slower? Don't worry about girls. Girls will show up. Once you get to where you want to be in life and you show that you can make yourself go from here to here, the girls show up. And they're not trash girls. Trust everything includes elections. Yeah. Same. I don't care about the party as long as the person I'm voting for is God-fearing and treats all people equally. Right. Listen, if they tell you, well, we're stardust people, so it doesn't really matter, then you don't care what happens. You don't think you have to be moral, and that's the problem. There's no morality. Thank you, Sandeep. Cute girl bam name. I'm glad I came across your stream. I thought it was going to be different. Hey, Lone brother. Welcome, my friend. Thank you. Hot, cold, mid results. Hot or cold midterm results? No ring on my finger. No, I'm not ready yet, Cheese. I'm not ready yet. Listen, I know where I want to be. I'm building a company. I've got a bunch of chickens. I got a cat. I got mother and father and brother and sister. I stream like 12 hours a day. I've just got signed up a YouTube partner program. Everything's going great. Everything's going great. If I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't have streamed as much. I wouldn't have ground as hard because now I'm just happy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But what are you gonna do for business? How are you gonna feed our kids? Well, I thought we were happy, baby. I think I need a break. That's what would happen, and I know this from my youth. I'm 49. Yes, 'cause men, women. When you're ready to be moms, start dating. If you're not ready to be mothers or you're not ready to be married, don't date. Wait till that. If you just don't want to be lonely, then do something else to get it off your mind. Progress. Sister, but I get you. Sister, but I get you. Sorry, Lone. Tardigrade. I thought all tardigrades were male. All right, so sister tardigrade. Substitute teacher. That's what I do. We're gonna max to the Amex. Max out the Amex. Lucky man with chickens. I got 8 of them. 8 hens. Thank you. I'm 26. I haven't dated, and I keep getting told I need to start dating. Haven't. No. Yeah, no. The people that tell you need to start having hookups are people that want to take you out of the competition. They don't want you to be competition anymore. They want to get 700 bodies so that no one will marry you. So then those guys, that your friends that are telling you you need to do that, they'll get them instead of you. It's all underhanded tactics. Do not listen to people that aren't where you want to be. Listen to Mary. If you want to be a mother, whenever it is, when you're 28, whatever, 29, whatever, follow people that have done that. Talk to them. Don't talk to girls your own age about how to date when their dating life's a shit pile. His future's so bright, he gotta wear shades. What up, Lamb? Bro, just focus on making money. Listen, money is important, but if you build assets, then money's not important because it keeps coming in. If you just get money to spend it, it's a mindset problem, not a money problem. Yes, money is an illusion. Money is a representation of value. If you have value, you'll get money. My thoughts exactly. When they say, "Oh, I'm a young woman should experience life," that's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. You don't need to experience. Why? You need to experience big dicks, small dicks, fat dicks, little dicks. Big. What is that? What you need? And then when you finally find some guy, he's like, "Oh, baby, this, that," and you're like, "You're number 117, but I'm so glad." Listen, talk to women that are in their 40s. Ask them once they get married. Say, if you could do it over, would you have waited till you got married? And 99% of them will say yes. When they're divorced, they'll say, "No, hell no, I want to be a hoe. I want my hoe face." Hoe faces don't end because you feel like you're giving something up, which is worthless. What can you get from a hoe phase? Becoming a hoe? What up, Throw? Yes, we need cash. Yeah, we do need. We have yes. Listen, you need money to survive, but people want to stunt with cars and shit that are like $300,000, and they go into debt and they wreck their lives because they could use that money for investments. Listen, for investments, silver is up to $96. A few months ago, it was at $20. It's up to $93 almost. So it's almost 5 times. If you put $10,000 in silver instead of cars and girls and boys and stuff, that would be worth $50,000 in a few months. And imagine how it's going to keep going up. So yes, don't listen to people that have wrecked lives. No, sex is for the people you want to recreate. You want to create life with. If you don't want a family, then wreck your life. You're gonna screw your head all up. You're gonna whack your head all out. You're gonna have to get on birth control or something that'll whack your brains out. That'll whack you out completely. And then if you have tons of dicks in you, you're just gonna whack your brains out completely too. And I'm me, brother. It's right. It's Rue. Yogi, I think that's why I make 78K a month. It's nice. I need to experience life, aka I want to do whole shit. Right. So many times I've told me that they wish they waited. Right. It's the girls today that tell you gotta experience everything. Fear of missing out. But then later they're like, "Yeah, I got my heart broken a bunch of times. I spent a lot of time crying. I hated men for 20 years, and now I can't have kids." Yeah, don't. It's stupid. It's a scam. And I tell you, it's a scam. flexing on how much you make to find your value. It depends where. Oh, you don't need to do that on the internet. If you go to business meetings and stuff and you want to say, hey, I was able to take nothing and make something so I can do that with your company, then flexing, but not on the internet. I don't know what the topic is about. I'm not trying to flex. Lamb's trying to send links. Cora, I can't have rich kids. You can't? Oh, you can. What if you want to buy Sup Doc stock? What's up, Doc? Dun, dun, dun. But babies are so ugly. Other people's babies. Of course, I couldn't tell you because I said 7 months made it look like a flex. It flexified your value. Very odd. Content is copyright. No, well, I'm not on a computer. I'm on my phone. No, I'm not married, Sandeep. I will be. I don't know who yet. It's definitely in the plans. It's definitely in my 5-year plan. Within 5 years, I want to be married. But I'm not even thinking about it. I mean, in 5 years, not like make it happen this year. No. I'm not even looking for probably 3 years. And babies are adorable. They are. What made you want to? I worked for the movie industry for 15 years, and I made propaganda that screwed up a lot of people's heads. Made a bunch of people think that men can be women and women can be men. So I'm here to undo what I've done. Lamb legal rich. Amish girls bury their fathers. That's some wackadoodle shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. And you know, sometimes when you're as good looking as I am, you got to stream just let her. I'm such a freaking idiot. Sorry. Nice suit. Thank you, bro. I bought this for my sister's wedding. Looks pretty good. Look at that. Look at this freaking thing, dude. Look at that. Could be a freaking supermodel. Speedo surprises from Hollywood. Speedo. Yeah, there's lots of Speedo surprises. Okay, where was it? So I guess we'll go a couple more minutes. Hold on 1 second. All right. I was gonna relocate the stream. I got a bunch of chickens. I got 8 chickens and stuff. So I was gonna show you all the chickens and whatnot. And we were gonna do an outside stream, but then all kinds of people started flooding in. That was my urine cup. What? Old grandpa's gonna rizz up some girls. You should have worn that to the cart room, Corda. I wore the shirt, not the jacket. Obviously, you should slick your hair back, put some sunglasses on, gang color bandana, get some face tats. Yogi Bear, come on, man, we survive. Oh, we do survive. We know, absolutely, we survive on money. But yeah, no. I think Sandeep, he's saying we were talking about how money doesn't make who you are, and then people say, well, this is how much I make. All right, but it's okay. Yeah, I think it's just everything's fine, Sandeep. I like hot caramel macchiatos and is that the look I'm giving off? Tasty. Oh, hi. I have an important message for you. I like caramel macchiatos. You should too. Free the caramel macchiato. Thank you. I don't survive on God. I do. Money will not feed you. I don't. I survive on God. Gotcha. Money will not feed you. You're fooling yourself. Right. No, listen. That's the scam. Everyone thinks you need. They keep telling you you need it or you'll die. No, I grow my own. I have chickens that eat bugs and give me eggs. You don't need money. If you want it and waste it on things, it's your fault. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be on later, Lamb. Yeah, probably it's only 3:30, so probably like 6, I would say. Yogi speaking facts. All right, let's do this. Where are we at? If anybody has any questions, I'll answer them real quick. I'll go ahead and we'll probably be about 20 minutes before I restart the stream. I'm gonna go set up outside. And then we'll do an outdoor stream. But make sure you hit subscribe, hit richardlooksgood.com. This is how I handle my crippling self-doubt. If you keep lying to yourself long enough, you'll eventually believe it. Bare facts. All right, everybody. Hugs and kisses. I'll see you guys in about a half hour, and I got another hair in my mouth. Yeah. So see you guys back in a bit, and we'll peace, Tasty Fisher, brother, sister. I haven't gotten that far with you, my friend Tasty. We'll be back in a little bit, and we'll jump. We'll do a little bit of an outside stream from the phone, and I'll be back in the studio to do the tonight's stream with Lamb, and then later on tonight we'll do a Minecraft stream for about 2 hours, and then we'll call it a night then. But yeah, it should be good. All right, Plastic Girl. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hugs and kisses.